Hello dear, for disclaimer, news or line tagged with the era is for better understanding of the news and might not be specific to recent in the news. From Europe, 1. Addressing his nation, UK Prime Minister announced on illegal migration that the one-way ticket to Rwanda will be provided to asylum seekers in the UK, according to new government plans. United Nations Human Rights Council has opposed this idea and urges the UK PM not to trade humans as commodities or objects at this tough time. They need empathy and care. The UK could send the first asylum seekers to Rwanda within weeks, the government says. The era. The funny thing is the UK is a P5 member of the United Nations, so what he thinks is the rule and everything else is not the rule, even if it is mentioned in the UN Charter. Isn't it ironic that the UK gives a lecture to every country on human rights? 2. Ukrainian President Zelensky urged European countries to stop purchasing Russian energy, also said, the money you are giving to Russia by purchasing energy is filling the Russian tank and bleeding the Ukrainians. The era. Vladimir Putin has told Western countries that they cannot ditch Russia, but Russia is going to turn towards the east. Western countries are trying to isolate Russia but taking all the possible action, or sanctions, they are not able to do so. Russia is trading with other countries like India and China. Also, the economy of Russia is growing day by day. 3. During the France elections last phase, France will engage India and the EU to get India EU FTA speedily, says the French envoy. The era. First, UAE signed free trade agreement, FTA, with India, and now recently Australia signed an FTA, containing 95% of Indian export to be tax-free, with India. Also, UK government is planning to sign an FTA with India. From Asia, 1. Israel created an iron beam to counter drone attacks on its country. Seeing the current scenario of drone attacks in Ukraine, Russia's conflict has encouraged Israel to create the iron beam that was to be built in 2024 according to the plans. The era. Turkey, an Islamic country, is creating drones in very large amount and providing it to many countries during any conflict or war, so Israel is concerned about its neighboring countries, continuously attacking Israel, can use these drones against Israel. 2. Protest in Sri Lanka due to the economic crisis. People want the current government of Rajapaksa to resign. Sri Lanka has no forex reserve left to import any commodities from another country. The era. India has provided all the possible assistance to Sri Lanka and also provided 2.5 billion+ of assistance either in form of loan or line of credit. Also, China has provided about 2.5 billion of assistance in form of loans. Currently, Sri Lanka has more international debt than its entire GDP. 3. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited has launched its first made-in-India civilian plane Dornier 228 in East India to support the Udan initiative of the Indian government, consisting of 19 seats that have taken flight from Assam to Arunachal Pradesh first time. Also, there is a plan to make more civilian planes in the coming years in India. The ticket cost for this plane will be around 2,500 rupees, as instructed by the Prime Minister of India to connect the regional area of the northeast to other parts of India. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar addressed Babasaheb Ambedkar Jayanti's function at CGI, New York, United States. 4. 100+ lawmaker of Pakistan PTI has resigned from their position, which can result in re-election in Pakistan. The era. According to the current economic situation, Pakistan can go into an economic crisis because of re-election. 5. Global Times, mouthpiece of China's government, Chinese State Councillor and Foreign Minister Wang Yi talked with Vietnamese Foreign Minister Bui Than Son on Thursday on the phone, stressing that China and Vietnam, two socialist countries, are ready to strengthen solidarity and will not let a tragedy like Ukraine's happen in the region. The era. This promise looks a lot similar to the US promise to Ukraine to help against the Russian offense. From America, the US again provided military arms and humanitarian assistance to Ukraine. Thank you for listening. Keep tuning.